Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I'm so happy that you're here. Today I have a small SAS haul. This was kind of unintentional, but I'm excited by what I got. It's pretty small. Don't get too excited. I mean, you probably have noticed by the length of this video that it's small. Anyway, before I begin, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know if you've picked up anything or if there's anything that you're still hoping to find from SAS. Let me know down below. So I know I said this was going to be a short haul, and I'm breaking in before I even show you what I got. Because I went to another store and I picked up a few things because I knew things dropped to 75% off, and I was very excited about that for some of the things. Also, look at this store had the bigger ones, so I got another one of my Billy bags. I'm feeling happy about that. Why do I want to keep these bags? I don't know, but I do. I keep a couple of them. I need to start getting rid of some of the brown ones though, because I have so many of them. It's crazy. Anyway, I did stop in and pick up a few things. I had forgotten that my mom's credit card had some points that were expiring, so I converted those into a Bath & Body Works gift card. So I did save $9 whole with that. It was $9.62. That was her points for that. And she had told me to do that, and I just had kept putting it off. So I picked up a few things, and I might pick up something else. I need to go do a return. I'm going to return one of my peppermint marshmallow candles because one of the wicks is not even visible in the candle because of how it shifted and in the cold and being upside down. So I'm going to return that from Candle Day. So I'll get $10 back from that. And then I've decided to return Grandma's fruitcake that I got during Body Care Day. Yeah, I know it was only $4.95, but I don't really like it. So I'm going to return it. I was going to give it away, and I was like, why am I doing this? I know it's only $5. Let's return it. So what did I pick up? I picked up a body lotion in Pretty as a Peach. This is Blushing Peach, Jasmine Petals, White Nectar, Nectarine, Apple Blossom, and Sheer Freesia. I wasn't sure. I didn't think I was going to like this scent. And I know it's available online, regularly. But I decided to get this, and then I also got the shower gel that goes with it, the body wash, because I do have a peach nectar that is vintage, very old, Bath & Body Works, that I need to use up, and I think that will be a nice routine. So, because usually I use 2 lotions to 1 body wash, so I'm going to pair that with my peach nectar. That's my first plan. Then I picked up pink chiffon because I knew I wanted to get 1 set of pink chiffon. This is Sparkling Red Pear, Jasmine Petals, Tiare Flower, Vanilla Orchid, and Chiffon Musk. I've gone through a few sets of this over the years. Oh, I forgot how good this smells. Oh, I love it so much. Okay, so I did pick up that, and I picked up 2 lotions. I'm trying not to get the body creams because they do go bad. So this will be another shower routine eventually at some point, but that might be 5 years down the road, and I'm fine with that. I just love the packaging on that one, and I knew I needed to get a set. So those ended up being $3.74 for all of those body care. I did spend $4.24. I decided to get Island Margarita in the body spray. I've been hemming and hawing, going back and forth about whether I like this enough. It is sweet mandarin, island mango, and sea salt. It smells a little strong. It's a little strong, but I'm wondering if in the summer I'm going to be craving it more, want something a little bit more refreshing. Like, I like it, but I don't love it. I think I like it better in a candle than necessarily body care, but I didn't want to have FOMO. So for $4.24, I got that. And then the last thing I got was one of the $7.99 candles. They had a rack of them, and they had a ton of Moonlight Path. And I didn't realize I already have 2 of this. I'm pretty sure I have 2 of this anyway. This is Night Blooming Jasmine, Blue Violet, Sheer Lavender, Lily of the Valley, and Blue Musk. I decided to get one more candle. At least I found one of them the other day when I was going through trying to find some of my body care stuff, and there's candles on top of them, and I was like, oh, Moonlight Path. So I picked up one of this. This one does remind me of my aunt that was killed in a plane crash many years ago. So this always makes me think of her because I inherited all of her Bath & Body Works, and she had Moonlight Path. That was her scent. So I always think of her when I use it now. So that's it for my little mini extra haul. I spent $32.79 altogether, $30.93 before tax. Now back to all the other things I bought. So this all came about because my mom had a reward expiring today. I'm filming this on New Year's Day, so Happy New Year. And I knew she wasn't going to get to the store. So I was trying to put in a BOPUS order for her because it's just easier than trying to use her rewards. I mean, I have her phone number. I can do that easily. But so I put in a BOPUS order, used up both of her rewards that expire in January. Then she still has one, I think doesn't expire till March. So going to leave that one, see, hopefully, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll keep an eye on them anyway. So put in the BOPUS order. They suddenly had things that they hadn't had the first week of SAS, things that I had been looking for. First of all, we didn't get any of these bags last week. This is the only size I think they had. I didn't ask about the big ones. They didn't seem to have the medium-sized ones, but they did have the semi-annual sale bags, which made me happy because I always like getting one. And they finally got pink chiffon back in. None of my stores had the mist in pink chiffon, and I was pretty bummed because, one, I think this packaging is so pretty. I was very excited about that. I also really like pink chiffon. It is a scent that I have bought multiple times in the past. The notes are sparkling red pear, jasmine petals, tiare flower, vanilla orchid, and chiffon musk. So I used her reward to get this guy because that was one that I really wanted. And then I decided to get Lovely Dreamer because it is beautiful. I wish I liked Fairy Tale better, but I didn't want to get it just because I liked the packaging. Trying to be better. This is Fluffy Musk, Clean Woods, White Iris, and Fresh Bergamot. I am going to save this one for a bit. I have the last iteration that came out for Body Care Day, and I am going to use that one. I think I'm going to use this as a nighttime spray. I think that will be a nice nighttime spray. Just trying to make sure they all have straws because I've noticed that people have been getting them without straws. So these were the two rewards that she had that I used for these two mists. And actually, this is a scent she would probably like too. If she wanted it, I could give her the old one instead of this one. We'll have to see. In case you're like, what is going on? My mom's been in the hospital for quite a while. She had a stroke. She had a terrible infection. They finally identified what the infection was. It was strep, and it went into her disc in her back. So she's had a long road. She still has a long road. And we're not quite sure what's going to happen. So yeah, she's not going to be going into the store anytime soon, though. That is for sure. And since you can't just redeem your rewards, you have to get something. I picked up Market Peach. My stores didn't get any of these. I didn't even realize that we didn't get them till I saw my friends hauling them, and I was like, wait a second, we had Market Peach soap? I missed that one completely and looked, none of my stores got them. So I was so excited when it was available for BOPUS. I wish I had gotten for $2.99 instead of $3.97, but at least I got those guys. This is Sweet Peach, Orange Blossom, and Honeysuckle Nectar, and love peach. Peach is one of my favorites. Oh yeah, that smells so good. I would like to get some more soaps, but they need to do another soap sale in order for me to get any more soaps. So that was the BOPUS order that I got so that I could make sure her rewards got used. I wasn't really planning to shop, but I went in and I was like, I'm just going to look around, see if they have any of the things that I kind of have been wanting. And they did have some stuff. So $7.99 candles, they dropped, and Rum Reindeer was one of them. And I thought, okay, maybe I'll get another one. And as you can see, I actually did. It's so cute. I love the packaging on these. I think they're cute. Vanilla rum, pineapple bundt cake, and caramelized brown sugar. It's really sweet. It smells like mostly caramel to me with maybe a little pineapple. I don't really get a cake. It's not a bakery forward scent. Anyway, $7.99 for that. And I ended up using my 10 off of 40 coupon because I finally found what I had done with it. And So that ended up being $6.15 with the coupon, which I think is a great deal. I was really close to that $40, so that's why my discount was kind of maximized. And then they had these 75% off, and I decided to pick up a couple of them. Blackberry Burst, I did like Blackberry Burst, so picked up another one of that and picked up another Wild Vanilla. I can't remember what other scents they had because they're not all on sale. But I did pick up a backup of these. These ended up being $1.72 and $1.73, so even better than the $3 deal that we had. Vanilla's on the ground. And I do love blackberries, so that was a nice little deal. And trying to get myself up to that $40, I decided to get this tray that was 50% off. I like it. It's not my favorite. I don't like it. It's not perfect. I should have looked at it more carefully, but I was not in that kind of mindset. Also, it was Christmas or New Year's Eve, and all the stores were closing at 6, and I got out of my house just before 5, and I went, oh, I gotta hurry because I needed to go here. I needed to pick up a BOPUS at Ulta because I didn't want to pay shipping for what I got at Ulta. That will be in my next beauty haul whenever that ends up going up. And then I had Kohl's order I needed to pick up because it expired today. So this ended up being $11.52 with the 50% off and the 10 off of 40. It was $29. So, you know, it's nice enough. Not my favorite of all the trays, but it is something. Maybe I'll leave it here at my office and put like these little mini sprays in it. That might be cute. I don't have the other one because like it's on the floor, but that might work. We'll see. But the thing that initiated this purchase, because I saw them on the $7.99 rack, and I went, oh, and I was like, please let this be a sign that like good things are to come. I'm hoping. Peppermint marshmallow. I'm so happy. So this is crushed peppermint, fluffy marshmallows, and powdered sugar. It smells so good. I burnt through the one that I picked up on Candle Day in store. And then I was regretting that because I was like, I ordered these and they all came damaged. If you didn't know, they shipped them all upside down. So the wax had fallen down, but the metal had stayed glued. So they were not going back down. And the one, I didn't show it in my haul very well, my Candle Day haul. The wick was completely, I only have 2 wicks. The other wick is somewhere within the wax. And it also had shifted over, so I think that one for sure I'm going to have to return, which makes me sad, but I did get these 2. I think the other 2 I'm going to try to work with. I put them in my car hoping that it gets cold enough and that they'll kind of fall back down onto the metal. That's my goal anyway. We'll see if that works. So these ended up being $6.15. At least I got 2 peppermint. I would have liked to have gotten a third, and then I could have just returned those 3 that kind of are not usable. And yeah, I don't want a candle lap. I know people like those, or a crock. That's just not my style. So yeah, I'm happy to have these, and these are a better deal, way cheaper. Well, not way cheaper, but quite a bit cheaper than I got them for Candle Day. So yay, this made me happy to get these candles. Now, if they just bring back peppermint marshmallow every single year, then I wouldn't have to be so antsy and hoarding of them so that I have like one every year. Because I didn't burn one last year because I only had one left, and I was like, they didn't bring it back for at least 2 years. Made me nervous. So now I can burn that one. I'll probably burn that one next. Anyway, that is my Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale haul. I don't know. Just kind of depends on if I'm out and about and I need to run an errand next to one of the other Bath & Body Works. The one is in the mall, and that's always a pain. They usually have things a little longer, though. They don't seem to be as popular as the standalones. But yeah, we'll just kind of see what's going on. That's my Bath & Body Works haul. I'm very happy about those marshmallow peppermint marshmallow, because I really love that scent, and I was regretting burning through that one so fast because I thought, oh no, I'm not going to have them for a couple years. So yay. Anyway, let me know what you have found. If there's anything that you're still hoping to find, let me know down below. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.